Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's the word? What's going on? How everybody doing out there? Y'all already know what it is, man. We back again, man, for another weekend banger. And I got one for y'all. That's a lot, man. I got one. Y'all know I got one, man. Y'all already know what time it is, man. But like I always tell y'all, man, I got no problem making sure y'all get a weekend banger every weekend. I have no problem making sure I look out for y'all in that way right there, man. I'm going to keep dropping the videos, making sure y'all get the message. I'm going to keep doing my job. As long as y'all can keep y'all promise to me, man, we cool. All I need y'all to do is just keep staying out the way, man. That's it, man. Just stay out the way for me, man, and everything can go good for you, y'all. We're going to have to make better decisions in 2025, man. Let's stop going to places where we know we're going to get in trouble at. Let's stop doing it, y'all. Let's start thinking before we do stuff, man. Let's start putting ourselves in positions where we know we're going to get in trouble at, man. That's when trouble happens, man. When you put yourself in a position, in a predicament to get in trouble, man. Sometimes you got to stay in the crib, man. Sometimes you got to, man. I know a lot of dudes like partying, being rock stars, but sometimes you got to chill with the fam, man. You got to spend more time with the fam than with the streets, man. A lot of dudes struggle with the streets, man, because in their mind, they're going to say they letting the streets go. But the whole time they fighting the demons in their mind. They can't let the streets go, man. You must let the streets go by just simply thinking about your family. Just think about the kids you have. Just think about your mother, your father, if you still have these people, your sister, your brothers, your best friends. Just think about these people that really care about you, man, before you go out and commit crimes, man. And maybe you'll start thinking about staying out the way. That's all you got to do, man. Put yourself in better positions, man. Don't put yourself in predicaments where you're going to get in trouble. Let's use our mind 2025, y'all. We staying out the way. That's what we doing, man. Period, man. But it's the weekend banger, y'all. Y'all already know what I need y'all to do with this one, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe this joint. Turn it up for me. Let's get it. 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 Let's go, man. Y'all already know what time it is, man. It's time for business. It's time for business. And the story I got for y'all today is called When Finessing Goes Wrong. Yeah, man. Crazy situation, man. I got to share with y'all, man. One of my craziest ones. I got a million crazy ones, but this is one of them right here, y'all. And I'm taking y'all to a situation where y'all already know. Y'all already know how to count from the way I do my videos. Y'all already know how the predators get down. Y'all already know how situations happen. Y'all already know it's dudes in there right now lurking, waiting on that bus to pull up with that fresh fish of new people to come on the compound, man, for they can put in their traps and start doing their little finesse moves and be nice to you and give you this. You need this. I'll do this for you. Lo, I don't need nothing back. Do that. It's people waiting for those situations right there to happen, man. In jails and in prisons, man. They waiting for a bus to pull up for they can have new people to be able to finesse, man. You must be able to be strong if you're on your way to prison, man. If you're someone out there on the streets, you must be able to be strong and you must not be able to fall for the finesse game. With that being said, it's not all the time that predators are the ones that finesse. Sometimes it's the regular ones that finesse. And sometimes the finesse don't even turn out to even look like a finesse because deep down inside, a lot of the people that are being finessed, they really wanted to be finesse. But at the same time, though, you must look at how dudes lure people in. And when I see people being lured in, you are a predator. In this particular story right here, I'm not speaking of a predator. You might say he's a predator. I don't think he's a predator, but I'm going to give y'all a story, man. It was crazy, and you must stay out the way for you don't ever have to go through a situation like that, man. But I'm going to take y'all, man, to 2003, Sussex 2 right here, man. 2003. Now, this is the new beginning for me in prison, y'all. Y'all got to understand, this is me new in prison. I am new in prison. I am young and I am new. Now, at the same time, I have already been aware and been warned about situations that I don't supposed to be getting into going into prison. So I am already semi on point. I just have to see all the situations for myself and then I'll be able to put everything together and really be on point. Now, unfortunately, it's a lot of people that didn't think like me, didn't see things how I saw things, didn't have predator radar detectors. A lot of these people didn't have these things. But at the same time though, man, you know, coming in Sussex, man, on a new spot. Like, this is a new spot, and I'm new in prison. Like, it was all a new experience for me, y'all. Like, just seeing everything in a whole, it was all a new experience. So for the most part, I'm in 2C, and I'm kind of just relaxing, cooling, you know what I mean? Trying to see everything with a bird's eye view. I'm definitely on point about a lot of stuff, but I got my radar detector out, and I'm just on point, just trying to figure out how I'm gonna do all this damn time I got, y'all. So I can remember, man, when we was in 2C, a lot of us from 2C came from the block I was in before we got to 2C. They put us in 4 building when we first got there, when the DC inmate still was on Sussex 2. So I was on a camp called Deep Meadows for my receiving before we got to Sussex 2. Now, a lot of the people that I was on the bus with, when they shipped us to Sussex 2, I gained a bond with a lot of these guys. I told y'all that before in the prior story, because all of us was on the bus together. They put us in the block together for months, and then they moved us to 2C together. So everybody kind of knew each other. Now, out of everybody on the jump, I wasn't cool with everybody, like super cool. We knew each other. We had like, yo, like we'll speak definitely no matter what city or any of that. We all still was cool. But I can remember it was a dude on the bus, man. And he was from Tennessee. He was the only dude that was on the bus with us that wasn't from Virginia. Now, I'd never seen him when we was on Deep Meadows, because I think I was in the green building. I want to say he was in the blue building. The blue building was on the other side, not far from me, but like I was on the side where it was brown. No, I was on the side, yeah, brown, green, and red, I think. I can't remember the colors when I was in receiving. We all had to wear a certain color jumpsuit for your building. So I was in the green building, but I never seen him. But for the most part, he was on the bus with us when we was getting transferred. So when we got transferred, you know, everybody talked, everybody kicking, everybody cool. You know, bro was from out of town, you know what I mean? He said he came out here, bro came out here and caught a bank robbery, man. Bro caught a bank robbery, man, on Virginia Beach, man. That's my word. Them people smoked his boots. Now, in the beginning stages of with us on the bus and us going to Sussex, I didn't know his charge or his crime. But for the most part, when we actually finally was able to move around and we got sent to 2C, that's when kind of like everybody started getting to know dude from Tennessee. Now, him being from Tennessee, I ain't gonna lie, he was a good rapper. You know what I mean? He was one of those dudes that was from OT. He was out of town, and he was a good rapper. You know what I mean? So, like, in the beginning stages of my bid, that's what bidding was all about. Dudes used to rap all the damn time. So, with him rapping, sometimes he used to play ball, and he was a great basketball player. Like, a lot of those things kind of made him popular in the pod slightly. Being good on the basketball team, being good when you go outside to play basketball, and you can rap in the ciphers, and you can hang with the best of them. Like, he was kind of slightly a popular dude. He didn't really gamble as much. He didn't do none of these things. Now, we're gonna call him Tennessee, man, for real, man, because I ain't gonna lie, like, bro's still in there, but somebody might see this and be like, yo, because this right here was nuts when it happened, you know what I mean? This was nuts, but we're gonna call him Tennessee, man, you know what I mean? We're gonna call him, even though he's a psycho, we're gonna still call him Tennessee on this one. I'm not gonna say his name, but his name was in Tennessee, but he definitely was from Tennessee. But Tennessee was probably like 5'11", you know what I mean? He was already bald headed. He probably was like 34. He was a little older than us, you know what I much older than us, but he was definitely older than us. He was bald headed already, you know what I mean? He looked like he was experiencing and bitten already. Like, him being locked up in Virginia really looked like it didn't faze him. So in the beginning of like the first 3 months on Sussex, like in 03, like he kind of like was just a regular dude, rapping, balling, regular dude in the pod, cool dude, you know what I mean? Like, for the most part, me and him didn't kick it a lot. But sometimes we would kick it. I done been a spade partner a couple times, you know what I mean? He done came, we done went half, and he done, you know what I mean? I done made a play for him with my man next door with some weed a couple times, you know what I mean? Because for him being out of town, he really didn't know a lot of dudes. So when it came to buying weed and stuff, he would either go through me or he'll go through another dude he used to know. But the times that me and Tennessee did have a conversation, man, like, that's when he started telling me, because he found out I was from Norfolk. So, you know, us coming on the bus together, he heard I'm from Norfolk. Virginia Beach is right next door. That's the city right next door to my city. So he started saying, yo, like, Virginia Beach is the one that smoked his boots. So that's when I'm like, yo, bro, I was in the beach jail. So he was in the beach jail. I never seen him, but he was in the beach jail too. But they caught a little dumb bank robbery, man. And you know what I mean? It turned out that it wasn't a federal bank, you know what I mean? It wasn't a credit union, so it was still a state charge. And it was him and the driver. So for that robbery and all the people that was in there that he had to lay down, do all that, man, Virginia Beach gave him 40 years. So when he told me that, it was like, it was a lot of damn time to hear it back then, because I had 18. He's telling me he has 40. So, like, I'm like, damn, I'm feeling like that's a lot of shit. That's a shitload of time, but damn, like, that's Virginia Beach don't tour around. They don't toy around, man. I'm letting y'all know now. Don't go to Virginia Beach and do no major crimes. They're gonna smoke your boots, man. So, like, me and him related on that level, being in Virginia Beach jail, being undeceiving. We kind of had the same kind of like, you know, we was all right, you know. Still, we never kicked it like that, though. We never kicked it like that. We never really kicked it like that. But the times we will talk, you know, we will kick it. So, boom. You know what I mean? Bro in the pod, bro doing this regular activity, man. Bro is bro, man. Tennessee is Tennessee. You know what I mean? He's just another dude in the pod. So the whole time he's in the pod, I never seen him get into nothing like really like that was like on some crazy violent stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like I never seen, as much as he played basketball and all that, I never seen him have to fight nobody. I felt like everybody kind of like respected bro. You know what I mean? For being out of town, being able to survive in the jump with us. You know what I mean? He did all the things that it kind of like, I told y'all, popularized him a little bit, you know, basketball, rapping, those were the top things. And, you know, like you got to be a straight sucker, like just to let somebody carry you at the end of the day. But like, he didn't have to poke his chest out about nothing. He just did all the normal stuff that he used to do. So for the most part, it used to be a lot of dudes in the pod used to kick it with him. You know what I mean? A few of my homeboys used to kick it with him. He had a couple of other dudes he used to kick it with. He used to play spades with the dudes over here. He used to kick it with the Richmond dudes, sometimes playing poker with them. You know what I mean? Like he was a guy that kind of like everybody kind of slightly rocked with in the pod. But I just knew him from when we first got up here. I remember him from the bus. I remember him when they moved us. So that's the type of bond me and him had. So I can remember y'all like probably I'll say like out of nowhere, man. Like bro, like he went to the hole. Like, and it was wild how he went to the hole because it was definitely out of nowhere. It was one of these instincts like this. It was like everybody was in the pod. We done came back from dinner. Everybody moving around the pod. It's about to be locked down for count after dinner. Everybody running around. Next thing you know, you see Tennessee Sully come out the cell. And he like, yo, y'all seen my roommate? I'm like, he might be in somebody's cell. He was like, I ain't seen him come back from child. You know what I mean? So he never came back from child, man. Long story short, they say he went to the hole, man. You know what I mean? Some people say he checked in. Some people say he cursed the CO out when we was leaving the child hall. I don't know what it was, man. Somebody say he checked in for the most part, man. So boom. About a month or two later, man. Goddamn. We see bro is next door to us now. We in 2C and 2D. He was right next door. So out of nowhere, we looking. We on the yard. We spot bro. You know what I mean? But bro is walking with a homosexual dude, you know what I mean? Now, it was nothing to see dudes walking with a homosexual dude, you know what I mean? But at the same time, though, like we knew him. He wasn't into that. It's just, you know, the dudes is into that. Like by now, we have seen how prison flip. We have seen what prison really is. Like homosexuals, maniacs, killers, drug. This is what prison is, man. Like we're in a world full of this right now. This is what we was living in. So like, it wasn't shocking, but I still didn't know what to say. Like, it wasn't to the point where I was going to pull up on him like, yo, what the hell you doing? Like, I wasn't looking at it like that. But when we seen him, when we went outside, he's walking the yard with the homosexual dude. So, like, damn, that's crazy as hell. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for like the first day we seen it, he didn't even speak to us. We on the basketball court, they on the ball field. He didn't even speak to us, you know what I mean? So we haven't seen him since he went to the hole, you know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, so he ain't say shit to me. I ain't say nothing to him. I was looking at it like I won't tripping, like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't see him hug the boy, but he was walking with him. They could be talking about anything, but still, he was walking with him. It was still nuts to a lot of people that would probably assume things. So, boom, goddamn, the word get out, you know what I mean? Bro got down, bro moved in the cell with the homosexual over there in 2D. You know what I mean? So when dudes hear that, you know what I mean? It's crazy. So it's like I said, it was dudes that he used to rock with. You know what I mean? Dudes used to talk to him every day. Like they talk to him enough every day to be able to pull up on him. That's how much they used to talk to him. So when we hear the rumor that he moved in the cell with the homosexual, like we seen bro, our pod and they pod and a pod downstairs, 3 pods get to go on the ball field. We had the ball field, so I could see dudes. I'm standing by the fence kind of like where they at, but I could see dude. I didn't speak to him. You know what I mean? Like that's his life. I didn't give a damn. You know what I mean? But I seen the dudes that he used to really kick it with. They pull up on him. They like, yo, I can see it. Like, yo, what's good, bro? Like, you know what I mean? So they kind of like, he talking, but they walk in my direction. So like, I guess when he got like close to me, it was me, a couple of my homeboys that he used to speak to too. He stopped and he was like, yo, look. He was like, look, yo. He was like, man, I got 40 years, man. He was like, I got 40 years, man. He was like, man, I got to do what I got to do, man. You know what I mean? And he said it just like that. He was like, I got 40 years, y'all, and I gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I mean? He was like, I gotta do what I gotta do. So like, you know, it's like that. I have witnessed stuff like this before, but like when you hear this type of stuff, like when you hear somebody just like, yo, I'm gonna be gay, you know what I mean? Somebody that you never thought was gay. But that's how prison is. The people that you think that's not gay, sometimes they be gay. That's how prison is, man. Like, it's scary and it sounds crazy, but I'm letting you know now, it'll be the ones you least suspect. So bro is like just keeping it a band with everybody. He like, yo, man, like, yo, this is my life, man. I got 40 years, I gotta do what I gotta do. So that's what it was. Like, and he said it loud enough where we can hear it. He was talking to them. So that's what it was, man. You know what I mean? Live your life, bro. Boom. He lived his life. Bro, live his life, man. Bro, living his life. Bro is known for somebody that's on the compound. Tennessee is known for somebody that's on the compound that mess with the boys, you know what I mean? Now, he didn't act gay. He act regular. He act like a regular dude, still ball sometime, played on the team, you know what I mean? Still did his regular activities, man, but he just was somebody that just chose to take that direction. That happens a lot in prison, y'all. I'm letting you know that now. That happens a lot when a guy decides to take the direction of, I'm gonna be gay, you know what I mean? Like, what can you do? Beat the gay out of them? It's been times that I've seen people try to do that. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, man. Once somebody decides to do that, man, that's a decision that they really like, they contemplated with in their minds for a long time. And they decided just to come out. Bro, Tennessee was probably feeling like, man, I don't got time to be hiding this, man. I want a boy to be in the cell with me. I want to be booed up. He was like, I ain't got time to be hiding from these dudes from Virginia. He wasn't from Virginia. You know what I mean? He was from Tennessee. He was probably looking at it like, nobody can get my business back to Tennessee. Well, who gives a shit about getting his business back to Tennessee? The man got a 40 ball. He got 40 years. So he probably was looking at it like, I'm going to be in Virginia a long damn time. So in the meantime, man, let me get booed up. That's how he was looking at it, man. Can you be mad at him for that? You can't be mad at him. It's his decision. You know what I mean? Like, you can't beat people straight. Like, like I told y'all, jail and prison, that shit is a different situation, man. Them freaky dudes, they in there with all the other freaky dudes. And like, if you want to get freaky, you can get freaky because it's dudes. What else you got? You know what I mean? So dudes be stuck with that, man. Dudes be so freaky that they can't control themselves. They go that direction. So that's what bro been doing, man. Bro was in there doing his thing, booed up, doing his thing, you know what I mean? He had that boy that was in the cell with him. He was in the cell with that boy for a minute, you know what I mean? He was in that cell with that boy for a minute. And probably about 6 months later, he ended up getting another boy in the cell with him. And he was just one of those dudes that he switched it up, you know what I mean? Tennessee, he had a lot of commissary. He used to be able to gamble and make a lot of commissary, you know what I mean? Like, he didn't eat a lot of stuff. He wasn't one of those dudes that'd mess up and mess all his food up. He kept a bunch of stuff. So for the average homosexual dude, like, of course, if he's spitting his game at him, they looking like, damn, he full up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna make that decision and go in the room with him. But that's what a lot of people did. He had a bunch of roommates, man. I ain't even gonna lie. He had a bunch of roommates, man. Like, I can remember one time we was in the pod and everybody was like, yo, it was crazy. And this was wild because every time he went to the hole, he was worse than me. He came back to our building every time he went to the hole. But for this particular time right here, he went to the hole. He was in the cell with a white dude. And he's messing with a white homosexual dude. And they was booed up. And then I don't know what happened because I'm not in the pod. But all I know is from my pod, if you go up the steps and go all the way to 23 cell and go to the end of the railing, you'll be looking at directly into the booth. The booth will be like right under, not under you a little bit, but like equal to your look, like right there. If you look through the bars, you can see the next pod, which would be 2D. Upstairs, they can do the same thing. Like, they can go up their stairs and kind of looking slightly into our pod of what's going on. So I see everybody running up the steps one day. You know what I mean? So my cell is up there. I'm in 24. Man, I get up the steps, y'all, and I'm like, watch out. I look. Man, I see the white homosexual dude chasing Tennessee with the hammer. Man, this is my word. This is all I can see. I just seen a white dude. He was like, and goddamn, that nigga Tennessee was like, that nigga pushing niggas in the head. They were trying to juke that nigga. That's my word. They went out of space. I couldn't even see them no more. They dipped. So everybody looking like, oh shit. Then you see the lady get up with the gun. She's like, stop. She bust that gun. Boom! She bust the gun. See police coming in. Police went in their pod. Locked both of their dumb asses up, man. Like, I'm like, damn, like, bro, wild as a bitch. But this is the life he chose. You know what I mean? This is the life that some people live right now. Like when dudes be fighting with their homosexual partners, that should be like seeing somebody fight with a girl on the street. It'd be the same thing. It sounds scary and creepy for me to compare, but that's what it'd be like. It'd be a bunch of domestic stuff going on in there when dudes be booed up, y'all. I'm letting y'all know now. I saw it at every camp I was at. They never in the cell peacefully. We just boyfriend and girlfriend for a long time. No, they be in that joint fighting, ready to kill each other. Then they love each other. Then they fight and want to kill each other again. It's maniac activity, man. Don't ever come to prison if you don't want to experience none of this. I'm telling you, man. But bro went to the hole. Bro went to the bank for that shit, man. Goddamn, bro was back there a minute. I think they locked the homosexual dude up for having a knife. He got transferred. You know what I mean? But he was back there a couple months. Then he came back out the building again. Boom. I mean, out the hole again. This time when he came out the hole, they brought him back to our pod, which is 2C. You know what I mean? So now he's back in our pod. You know what I mean? Like, and it was weird with him being back in our pod. I ain't even gonna lie, because a year and a half ago, he went from being a dude that everybody would kick it with, dudes would call and let him spit. He had that southern spitting when he rapped, you know what I mean? He used to be able to rap good, like dude, it went from that to now he in the pod and he just focused on what the mission is. And the mission is him getting another damn boy. Now, when he came in our pod, he wasn't like trying like happy he back to kick it. And I was happy because it was so crazy because me and him never spoke again, ever. Like, even when we was by the fence and he was explaining to everybody like what he was gonna do with his life, we still didn't speak then. Me and bro ain't spoken years, and we had no reason to speak. You know what I mean? Like, he wanted to live his life as someone that wants to be booed up with a homosexual. That's your prerogative, bro. I just wanted you to know in the mind, like, if we didn't, without talking, you just know I don't give a shit what you got going on. So you ain't gotta worry about explaining all that shit to me. I don't care, bro. That's your decision. That's what you want to do. You know what I mean? So when he's in the pod with us now, it's like, the dudes that used to kick it with him, man, they kind of like fibergassed it. They like, this is wild. So I see them talking to him. You know what I mean? I see them talking to him. And shit. Oh, they talking to him. You know what I mean? Kicking it with him. You know what I mean? They're like, yo, like damn, bro. Like, you know what I mean? What the hell happened to you? And he was like, life. Shit, life happened, nigga. What the hell? I got 40 years. He kept making sure he said that. I got 40 years. Y'all can't do this time with me. I'm saying in my head, these dudes acting like they trying to, you can't transform him back to what he used to be. It's a wrap. That bro live his life, man. It's a wrap, man. Like, and that's what people didn't really understand. You know what I mean? So, bro in the pod just being who he is. I told y'all, he's someone that definitely wants to keep a boy in the room with him. He's someone that's just been doing his regular thing. That's what he do. He just rock with the boys. It's a lot of dudes like him that's on the compound. You know what I mean? But just he's one of them in the block. So, while he in the block, everything going smooth, everything straight. Goddamn. Out of nowhere, I look, God coming in. See like a little young boy coming in, you know what I mean? Young boy, like he was about 21, younger than us, probably 20, because I was like 22, you know what I mean? I was like about to be 22, if I wasn't 22 yet. So he looked younger than me. He was light skinned, you know what I mean? He come in the block, boom, they moved him in cell 4. You know what I mean? Right there in the front. Boom, he go to his cell. Goddamn. He in the cell. Goddamn, he come out. You know what I mean? Like everybody looking to see who the hell he is. From my view of seeing who he is, I ain't even gonna lie. It wasn't even a thing then. But if I had to say today who he looked like, he looked like a drill rapper. And it's no offense against drill rappers, but he had just looked like someone that can rap. And he had like the whole look, like, you know what I mean? Like he came in, like, and he was like a dude that, like, he wasn't scared. I wasn't scared face, but he had the tattoos on his neck. You know what I mean? He had the little fro, the little naughty fro with the edge up. You know what I mean? Got down. He came in the junk and he had just looked like a regular dude. I ain't gonna lie. He had looked like a regular dude. He had looked like a regular dude, but he come in the pod. He just out in the pod. He looking around. I'm seeing he don't know no gang members. Well, it wasn't really a lot of gang members at this time, but he didn't say anything from a lot of dudes from Tidewater. He didn't say nothing to a lot of dudes from Richmond. He just out in the pod. So when it's dudes like that, those be the loner dudes who ain't really from spots where you will know a lot of people. You might luck up and end up bumping into somebody you know that's in a block when you from another spot like that. But sometimes it don't be like that. So dudes that come in, they'll just chill, look around, see what's going on because they just moving the block. So I didn't take nothing from with this dude. I just thought he was just a regular little young light-skinned boy. I ain't even gonna lie, a little young light-skinned dude. You know what I mean? That's who I thought he was. So bro just in the block, you know what I mean? So while bro in the block, I guess bro, the young boy, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna say his name either, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna say his name, man. But for safety reasons, man, you know what I mean? We're gonna call him Tez, you know what I mean? We're gonna call him Tez. I be trying to get names that's similar without saying these people's names. We're gonna call the light-skinned dude Tez, man. So boom, you know what I mean? Tez coming to block. Tez, one of those young dudes that like to play basketball, you know what I mean? The dude from Tennessee, he always playing back. Every time he's outside rec, he go outside rec to do something, play basketball, do something. So he played basketball a lot. So it went from them playing basketball together, you know what I mean, to next thing you know, you start seeing all type of predators from 4 building, like on the yard, like saying something to do, you know what I mean? Like, and I seen how I could tell, you know what I mean? Like if I'm close by, like on the court, we on the court, the dude Tez is moving the block. He at the gate where you can see where the fence is at. He talking to the dudes on the ball field. They from 4 building. And I see they predators because my shit like, I said, let me get away from this conversation. But I still didn't think that, you know, this is the situation that he likes. I didn't think that. I was just thinking that he might have just knew the predators, because sometimes you might know predators from your city or from other spots, and there are predators, but you're not into that, but they're still predators. My joint said, it went off, but at the same time, though, I'm still like, you know, that's just what it is. I still didn't pinpoint him for nothing. Boom. Goddamn, we come back in the pod. I see Tennessee talking to him now. Tennessee, goddamn, like he really kicking it, but you know, they play ball together. It's still nothing to expect. It's still nothing crazy like that. So boom. Goddamn. Everybody, it went from like, this is like the first couple days. You know what I mean? This first couple days. A week go by. My word, a week go by. Man, the goddamn little light-skinned dude, that nigga went and got his haircut. Everybody was watching him. When you get your haircut on Sussex, you get your haircut in front of the whole damn pod. Now in Lawrenceville, they have a barbershop where you come out your pod into a barbershop in the building. No, on Sussex, you get your haircut in front of everybody. So if someone gonna give you a bowl, niggas gonna be looking, because you getting your haircut right there in front of the whole damn pod. So the dude, we see the dude cutting the dude Ted's hair. He got the big guard on the big clippers. He taking that fro off. Next thing you know, that nigga had a Caesar. That nigga shit look like my shit. So nigga like that wasn't nothing to like go crazy over, but he didn't get no edge up on it. It was just a Caesar. You could see he had good hair up under that shit though. So he got his junk cut down real low. You know what I mean? Boom. He get up out the chair. He go in the shower. You know what I mean? This is my word. He come out the shower, man. Shh. That boy transformed. Pause, man. Man, that man came out the shower, man. That man had on some, I don't know where the hell he had on the tightest thermal pants ever in America. I guess I don't know if he was waiting for his property. He might have got his property by now. Or somebody sent it. I don't know where it came from, but he was moving around, balling, acting like a regular dude. And then out of nowhere, man, this man went in the shower and came out of the shower, man. This man had on the tightest thermal pants. He was using them, I guess, for tights, like for leggings or something. He had on them shits. Them shits was tight as hell, pause. Then he had on some shorts over top of them, you know what I mean? That kind of wasn't big shorts. They was shorts that didn't come past his knee. This ain't now like how dudes be wearing shorts past their knees and shit. This is before that. This early 2000s. Bro, shorts was little as hell. He come out with the little shorts with the thermal pants on, with the thermal shirt that was tight as hell. Then he had a white tee up under that junk. The tee was tight as hell. This is before dudes in prison even was trying to experiment wearing tight shit. Dudes weren't on no tight shit. When I was in prison in the beginning, man, we was in that bitch dressed like crisscross. You hear me? We was in that bitch baggy as hell. I had a goddamn, my jeans used to be 48s. When they finally let us get jeans on Sussex 2, my jeans was 48s, man. I promise y'all, man. Those shits was huge, man. I looked like I was in a goddamn crisscross video. God damn it. That's word. So to see bro goddamn with all this tight shit on, it's like, oh, this 03. We ain't not used to seeing nobody with tight shit unless you gay. You know what I mean? So boom, it's messing everybody up. So everybody like, yo, you see bro, man, what the hell wrong with bro? He's like, yo, I don't know. That nigga must be goddamn out of nowhere like a goddamn superhero. You see goddamn Tennessee. He come, hey, let me talk to you. You see goddamn, the dude Tez, he got his tape deck. He paused the tape, you know how shit's old school as a bitch. He had to hit the button. You know that button you push back on the tape that's back in the day when you used to have to pause it. He paused it. Took his headphones off. He's like, what's up? He's like, start walking. Goddamn, they start walking I start noticing how bro was walking. Bro goddamn was walking laps. That nigga's shoulders was paused. That nigga shit was rolling. Everybody like, oh, that nigga came around the lap like. And that nigga got down Tennessee like, yes, look, yeah, got down. And he talking, this nigga look animated and hyped up like a bitch. So boom, he putting his beard in. That's what he got to be doing. But it's throwing everybody off to see how bro flipped the script. Bro went from a dude, because he didn't look gay at all, y'all. I'm telling you, he was just light skinned. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Bro went and got that Caesar. Bro came out with that tight ass uniform on. That's my word. So Tennessee putting his beard in. Boom. Goddamn. We about to go to outside rec. They call outside rec. We go outside rec. He go out there with that outfit on. Niggas is looking like. But the ones that's like, we're looking because it blew us. It blew our minds. Like, but you know, we're new in prison. So like, we're like, these be like the first experiences of seeing guy to girl. You know what I mean? Now, it's nothing to see a guy that already acts like a girl, but to actually see one change to a guy to girl be crazy. Now, in Tez's situation, I feel like Tez already was like that. But you have some gay people that like kind of know how to hold their gayness in and be manly just so they can see what's going on. Then they pop out. You know what I mean? So it be situations like that too. But this was kind of our first experience. So this shit funny. We young. We like, yo, what the fuck, bro? This nigga outside. Niggas like, yo, this nigga, we all pub with all this tight ass shit on, man. I'm like, I don't know, man. That nigga dressed like a Starship Trooper. I don't know what the hell he got on. I don't know what the hell he got on, man. Niggas out that joke wilding. He out that joke. Know what I mean? Walking laps, talking to the old heads over here, talking to the old heads over here. Everybody down on them, pause. All the old predators and old niggas that mess around, everybody's on his top, man. So boom. Goddamn. Man, that shit started getting crazy, man. Like, it was to the point where it was like, so many dudes were shooting, they shot at him. Like, people were just sending them shit. You'll see him. Boom, we in the pod one day. Goddamn. Motherfucking, we waiting on the weekend for the weed. You know what I mean? We in the pod, smell weed. What the hell going on? See, goddamn, dude in cell 4, his celly, the nigga Ted celly, he come out high as a bitch. So that's where the smell was coming from. So we see niggas pulling up like, yo, what the fuck? Y'all got some weed. And he was like, yo, the dude Ted's got the weed. Like, he got the weed. Somebody done sent him some weed from the other side, down from 4 building. So niggas had to buy weed from him. That's crazy, but word, man. Like, dudes was throwing them care packages, man. Dudes was looking out, man. Dudes was really looking out for him in there, man. So boom, the whole time, goddamn Tennessee, he in the pod. So that's the advantages he got on these dudes. He's in the pod. So boom, he putting his beard in hard every day. He feeding them, he looking out for them, you know what I mean? He walking with them every day. They in the pod, they go to chow together, you know what I mean? Only time Tez used to branch off and talk to other dudes is when we go outside. But when we in the block or when we in the chow hall, he with goddamn Tennessee. So boom, that went on for like a week or two. Next thing you know, we look. See, goddamn sergeant coming in. She got that paper in her hand. That's the move sheet. She coming to jump. Call last name, such and such. Like, yeah, such and such. They was like, look, pack your stuff. You moving in this cell. Pack your stuff. You coming downstairs. So boom, Tez got moved inside a goddamn Tennessee cell. Tennessee was in cell 30, top tier. A little bit down my road. You know what I mean? My word, you see Tennessee roommate coming out. Everybody looking like, you see Tennessee roommate, he want to talk to like. So I guess Tennessee done already, you know what I mean? Goddamn, hollered at him like, look, boy, I'm trying to make this play. Goddamn it. Boom, 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 boom. Goddamn. So his celly ain't putting up an objection. Celly goddamn, boom. You see Tez in there packing his shit up. Goddamn. Boom. They get in the jump. Goddamn. It's like, damn, that shit crazy. So it's a dude that I know, an old head dude. He's cool with Taz's roommate. Taz's roommate was an old head dude, but he was older than us. He was like 30, 31. And he was from Richmond. He used to talk to this dude I used to know all the time that was in the block. So when Taz moved, he walked over there where we was standing at. We standing by the payphones. He walked over there and he was like, shh, man, I get this shit a month. Niggas was like, what? Why the hell you say that? He was like, man, shit, he don't know what he getting himself into. We were like, what do you mean what he getting himself into? He was like, man, shit. He was like, man, Taz said, man, he got one time to act up and his ass is out of here. I'm like, what? So I didn't understand. I didn't really understood what he meant by that. Like he got one time to act up and he's out of here. Like this dude came in the block acting like he was quiet, acting like he was a regular drill rapper. This guy was a demon on the low, like, you know what I mean? Like that's the kind of persona it was like. It looked like he knew how to move the crowd. He looked like it was a homosexual that was experienced. He looked like he knew how to make dudes drool. He know how to make dudes fight. And he gonna pull the strings at the end of the day. I started getting those type of vibes from who he was, you know what I mean? Like, so to hear that, it was wild. Like, I'm saying in my head, like, damn, you going in the cell where you wanna be at. Like, ain't nothing gonna happen. This is what y'all want. So boom, they in the cell. You know what I mean? Come out eating. Goddamn, I guess bro in there putting that work in, you know what I mean? This wasn't like he was violating them situation, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can hear it, no, we ain't hear nothing at the door. Everything that was happening wanted to happen, you know what I mean? Tez wanted everything that happened that was going on. So they booed up, they are in the cell. Now when he go outside, he's keeping it to a minimum how he talk to dudes. But I guess, goddamn, he has told Tennessee, you know what I mean? Like, look, I'm only doing this, goddamn, just to, you know what I mean? And I guess Tennessee kind of went for it, like, yeah, you can use dudes. So those dudes used to be drooling so much, but it's only about so much long. It's only about so much long amount of time that you can keep stringing dudes along that's chasing you. You know what I mean? Those freaky ass old dudes, like they trying to get in. Pause. They want in. Pause. They want in, bro. So it's like he was doing that. He was going on the yard and still spending them, getting gifts, weed, this and that. Coming back down. So Tennessee ain't used to say shit. You know what I mean? Tennessee ain't never say shit. So everything was going gravy. Boom. Out of nowhere, y'all. We in the goddamn cell one night. Niggas said, you not gonna motherfucking tell me what the fuck to do. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I wanna do. Now, his voice didn't sound super gay, but how he was checking Tennessee sounded gay. You know what I mean? Like, he was like, you ain't gonna tell me what the fuck to do. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I wanna do, when I wanna do it. You can't tell me what to do. Tennessee was like, yeah, you ain't gonna be going out there disrespecting me. Such and such told me you was in the library. He said you was in there creeping around. Well, oh, such and such, he called old head name, I can't say his name. He said you was in there creeping around with him. They already said they seen you in there. Now, people will go to the library. People will go to school. People will go to church. Man, people will go to all type of desperate measures, man, just to chase the homosexuals. It'd be crazy, man. Dudes would do that. So, like, he naming all the crazy maniac spots. So I'm like, damn, so they in there arguing loud as a bitch. It's probably about a little bit after lockdown, like 11, 10, you know what I mean? So they loud. Boom. Snap. Tennessee was like, man, I'm letting you know now. Everything I done for you, them niggas ain't doing what I did for you. Them niggas ain't doing what I did for you. I done got my sister and my mama to put money on your books. He going in. Boom, he going in. Goddamn, nigga Tez was like, I don't care about none of that shit. Goddamn, niggas like you come a dime a dozen. Niggas like you come a dime a dozen. Niggas like, damn, this shit crazy. So boom. Goddamn. Next thing you know, you heard what? Tez was like, all right, motherfucker. I got something for you. I ain't gonna fight your ass. I ain't gonna fight your ass. He was like, what, you gonna get one of them niggas on the other side? That's how his voice sounded like. His voice sounded like he pulled up on goddamn Tez's ass like that. Tez was like, don't worry about it. I ain't gonna fight you. I ain't gonna fight your ass. No, I got something for your ass. He was like, what you gonna worry? What you gonna get some of them niggas from the other side? I don't care about that shit. Bring them niggas. I was like, damn. But like his roommate said, his roommate called it. This shit wasn't gonna last. Boom. Goddamn. We come out for breakfast. Boom. Moving around. Goddamn, niggas out in the pod. You know what I mean? Niggas goddamn waited for breakfast. We go to breakfast. We come back from breakfast. You know what I mean? Taz went in the cell with him. It wasn't quiet. It was quiet. There wasn't no more arguing. None of that was going on. Boom. Goddamn, count clear. We come out after breakfast. Now we out in the pod. Goddamn. We waiting for outside rec. They call outside rec. I didn't go outside. Tez went outside. Tennessee didn't go outside. A lot of dudes stayed in. It's wintertime. Boom. After rec was over with, we see everybody coming back. Everybody coming back in our pod. Boom. Goddamn. They said, lock down. Y'all got 5 minutes to lock down. Boom. They locking down shit. Boom. The door's about to close. I come to the door. Goddamn, my roommate, he late. He running late, so I'm holding the door for him. Well, I'm about to hold the door if it closed. So he coming up the steps. That's what made me look. When I looked, I seen goddamn Tennessee standing by the door. But the look he had, he was like, he was looking. He was trying to look in the shower. Pause. He was looking, though. Then the door's closed. He held it. He looked again. He was like, my roommate came in. I held the door for a little bit longer just to be nosy. I'm like, Then he let it go. I let my door shut. Doors closed. Goddamn. We locked down. Boom. We in the cell. They come through and count. Goddamn. I didn't even pay no mind that goddamn Tez never came back to the room. You know what I mean? Boom. They counted. But when they counted, I did hear them say, oh, it's one in this cell. Like I heard them say that, but I didn't know who the hell they was talking about. They was talking about goddamn Tennessee cell. Boom. They counted. When count was clear, goddamn, next thing you know, you hear, hey, police about to come in the pod. Police about to come in the pod. Next thing you know, you see goddamn, I slide over. See COs coming up. Sergeant, lieutenant, they come up the steps. Unit manager, they come up the steps. I'm like, oh shit, unit manager coming right behind them. They 5 deep. They get up the steps. I'm like, where the hell are they going? I'm hoping they don't make the left, because when you come up the steps, you got to make the left to get to 23, 24, 25. And you got to get to our cells, you got to make the left. But they can come up the steps and just keep straight. And that's going towards Tennessee cell. So boom, you hear them say, open up cell 30. Open up cell 30. Door open. Unit manager said, unit manager was a lady. The unit manager was a lady, y'all. She was like, look, such and such, pack your stuff up. Pack your stuff up, you moving, you moving. He's like, I'm moving. You're like, yeah, matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie to you. We was about to talk to you, but your ass going to the hole. So everybody on the door like, hell. He was like, your ass going. He's like, what I'm going to the hole for? Now, the whole time, Tennessee goddamn was still like, had chances of fighting his case too. He had 40, he was being gay as hell there, but he was still a dude that they said used to still try to fight his case. That's what they were saying. So he's snapping because he's like, what I'm going to hold for? He's really feeling like he did nothing wrong. You know what I mean? So he like, what I'm going to hold for? Unit manager was like, you know what the hell you did. Pack your shit. He was like, man, I'm not packing shit till you tell me what I did. I didn't do nothing. Unit manager was like, where your roommate at? He was like, how the hell I supposed to know? He ain't come back from rec. He was like, man, look, man, y'all gonna have to beat my ass. I'm not going to hole. I'm not going out. He wasn't no little dude. I tell you, a little taller than me, a little weight up a little bit. He was like, man, y'all gonna have to whoop my ass. I'm not going to the hole. So the unit manager was like, your ass going to the hole, and we gotta goddamn whoop your ass, then pack your shit. You going to the hole. So I suggest you pack your shit right now. I don't want to explain what's going on right now. When you pack your shit and come to my office, I will explain in. But your ass going to the hole. He like, man, I'm not going to the hole. Y'all trying to railroad me. I'm trying to go home. He's snapping. Unit manager was like, man, listen, we got you red-handed. He was like, what you mean you got me red-handed? She was like, we got you red-handed right now. Inmate, your roommate, called his last name. Inmate such and such, your roommate is down in medical right now. And he's saying that she called the R word. He's saying that you violated him and you're going down. It's nothing you can do about it. He was like, I ain't violate him. How the hell I violate him? We was in the cell together. Hell no, I ain't violate him. Unit manager was like, yes, you did. They already checked. Your semen is inside of him. We already checked. Your semen is inside of him. He was like, my semen is inside of him. He was like, man, that's bullshit, man. He called the R word. I ain't violate him, man. I ain't violate him. How the hell my semen inside him, man? He was like, man, if that's the case, his semen inside me. Niggas was like, oh, I promise you, that's how quiet it got. We wasn't saying nothing anyway. The inmates, we wasn't saying shit. That man said, his semen is in me too. I said, oh my God. He's trying to get about this so hard, so bad. The man saying his semen is in me too. The unit manager said, what? You a nasty. Pack your shit right now. I ain't gonna tell you again. He was like, man, he went on the snap. And they started packing his shit. Niggas was like, oh. Niggas was like, yo, niggas came on the vent next to me. He's like, yo, they goddamn Tennessee just say Ted's semen is in him too. Niggas was like, oh my God, man. Like, this is, now prison can be just scary like this, y'all. This was scary activity to witness, man. This was scary activity to witness, man. But he still felt like he didn't do nothing wrong, man. Boom. They packed bro up, gave bro a sexual assault charge, packed him up, got him out of here. Man, this is my word, man. Goddamn, they came back. Tez come back. Tez come back after they grabbed him. They told him pack his stuff up. Tez go in there and take all of Tennessee commissary. He packed Tennessee shit up with his shit, took the jump. Niggas like, damn, niggas looking at the bags that he taking. Niggas on the door looking. Niggas like, damn, he took all Tennessee shit. Goddamn, Tez a dirty, rotten scoundrel on the low, man. Tez went down there and told them people that dude violated him, man. Used the R word. He said, dude violated him, man. Can you believe that, man? Got bro packed up. got bro packed up, man. But you know, bro signed on to be in relationships with men. He signed on to have this type of activity, man. But bro was gone, man. Bro was gone. Fast forward the tape, y'all. This is 2009 when I first got to Lawrenceville. And when I first get up there, I'm in 40 building. Boom. Who I see in 40 building? I'm trying to figure. When I seen him, I'm like, how the hell did he beat me to Lawrenceville? Another person that beat me to Lawrenceville. He beat me to Lawrenceville. Boom. He's on Lawrenceville. This man, when I see him, I'm like, damn. I spoke to him then because it's been a minute. Then, like, the last image that I have about him is maniac shit. So I see him, I'm like, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? What's good with you? He like, oh shit, Weezy, what's good? I'm like, shit, I'm like, damn, how long you been up here before me? He was like, yeah. He was like, bro, they just walked me from Brunswick. You know what I mean? Now, Brunswick was another jail next to Lawrenceville. And he said he was over there. He said he'd been to Lawrenceville already now. I think he said like 9 months. He said, but they walked him to Lawrenceville because when he was in Brunswick, he said somebody tried to scream that he violated somebody over there. You know what I mean? So I'm like, so he like, man, go ahead, man. He's like, see, you all the way back to Sussers and shit, man. So you know, I'm like, yeah, that shit was wild, bro. What Taz did, he was like, man, yeah, that shit, I got 40 years, bro. So boom, goddamn, the man is back on Lawrenceville. And when he got to Lawrenceville, he moved. When they moved me to San Francisco, by the time I got to San Francisco, he was in the block next to me in San Francisco. And he was up to his old tricks again, man. Tennessee was up to his old tricks. He still didn't learn his lesson from getting burnt from Taz, man. Taz burnt his ass. Pause. Literally, man. Taz told the people that the man violated him, man. Got that man a fresh sexual assault case on his goddamn record, man. It was crazy, man. Goddamn. You know, guys like him, you know, like you gonna live your life the way you want to, man. But like, damn, that was a hard lesson to learn right there, man. The man's trying to get out that charge so bad that Taz put on him. He told the unit manager said, your semen is inside of Taz. You're going down. You know what I mean? The man came back and said, his semen is in me. That man was wild, man. He probably was in there getting freaky like that. Who knows, man? All I know is when I seen him that time, it was no more contact from that, man. That guy was a psycho, man. Like, it was crazy, man. Finesse goes wrong. Like, he finessed Taz. He won out of all the old heads and got him in his room. And then once things go bad, man, this is what happens, man. He ended up living the rough life. He messed up trying to go home. Because he's not going to go home no more like he used to be, you know what I mean? He messed up going home if it was a possibility of him being able to go home. And, you know, that's the situation. He had a fresh sexual assault case on his jump for trying to violate somebody, man. And that's just how I go in prison, man. Prison is scary, man. Never bring y'all ass to prison, man, period, man. But that's the end of the story, y'all. Taz in Tennessee were maniacs, man. Long story short, man. Like I tell y'all, man, like this is the stuff that you see in prison. These are the scary things that you see. It's funny, scary, however you want to put it. It's prison stuff. And it's the stuff that if you never experienced it or saw it, it'll have you thinking that you're on a whole nother planet, man. This is wild shit right here, man. To see a dude go from straight to regular and I mean straight to gay and stuff like this be happening, man. You hear outbursts like, yo, his semen is in me too. You hear stuff like that. Pause. You hear stuff like that, man. Like, don't come to prison, y'all, man. It's best off to just stay out here with your family, man. Just keep living with them, man. Keep growing with them, man. Keep trying to show the younger generation like your kids, man. Like if I had kids, I'd have been teaching them early, man. Like this is what's going on. This is what you have to look out for. This is what you have to do. Let's start being harder on our kids, man. Let's start trying to put more time in with our kids and letting them know the dangers of prison, man. Letting them know the dangers of the streets. It's a cycle. It's the streets, then it's jail. It's either the streets, jail, or cemetery, man. Let them know that early, man. We must install this into the young generation, man. So we staying out the way all of 2025, man, and we trying to goddamn dig into the old heads, the young boys' brains, man, and let them know that, man, like, it's nothing out there for them, man, but streets, jail, or cemetery. That's all it is, man. Let's start getting together out here, y'all. Staying out the way, period, man, but I appreciate y'all for watching. Phew. Y'all already know the count, man. It's the weekend banger game. I need y'all to turn this one up for me, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe this junk, man. Turn me up. Let's get it. 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 Let's go, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. I'll see y'all again, man, on Tuesday, man. Y'all already know the count, man. Stay y'all ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. love. Stay out the way. Chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way. Kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way. Mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way. Staying out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.